Adult Solutions. Add-on Desires.
Hello my dear students, I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to Adult Solutions. You are with your Nabi sir and we are studying social studies in a different style, in an amazing style. Okay, yeah, so basically we are dealing with the theme third, that's what I have already mentioned, the political system and the governance. Governance we understand as the good governance or the bad governance. Means this is the process in which one ruled over others, like government is ruling over us. Okay, yeah, so chapter number 13, the Indian Constitution. Now the Constituent Assembly, the most important part of the Indian Constitution. Just before studying the Constituent Assembly, let me tell you one example, and it would be great to understand with an example. I always say that suppose just imagine there is one party in your house, not in this pandemic situation of Corona and COVID-19. It will go away. One day will come that we shall overcome. One day will come that we shall overcome with this COVID-19 and all. This life will be, again on the same track we will learn. On the same track we will run. Okay, so just imagine there is a birthday party or marriage party or any kitty party or something in your house. What do? You plan. Not just you. You ask your mother, you ask your brother, you ask your sister, their opinions, their demand and desires. You ask your friends, yeah, you are coming, so just tell me what should be the party's code words, something, what should be the theme of the party, what type of dress we should wear, or something you desire. What would be the criteria of that? And you also considered different opinions, different ideologies. If you are preparing, if you are having great party in a house, preparing at different types, not just different, or instead of different types of food, you are preparing one type of food. If someone like chicken biryani, he will certainly not like the something in the vegetarian part. What is there? If someone is pure vegetarian and you are creating something fish fry or chicken fry or something, you say, whoa, what is that? I'm not going to touch. I'm very like pure vegetarian. I don't eat non-veg, not even boiled eggs or something. What did you prepare? So what do you do in that situation? What do? You will have to think about their own, the different friends' demand, desire, choice, their abilities, their capabilities, their capacities of coming at your home and their style, in their own style. So you will listen them, you will ask them, you will get collection, or you will get information or knowledge about their priorities, about their choices, about their opinions, about their ideologies, about their demand, about their desire. That's what we do. This was the same thing. The story is little bit different for the Indian Constitution, but the same different. Same basic story, same characters, different friends from different part of the India. Okay, the Constitution Assembly, the Constituent Assembly. The Constitution was drafted by an assembly of elected representative called the Constituent Assembly. Election to the Constituent Assembly were held in July 1946. Very important date, dear students. July 1946. 1946. Learn it. Very few dates you are getting in your social sciences. If you are not able to learn even this, it's not useful. These dates are very useful for your entire life. You're not listening something like in that you are going to waste at some time. You're not watching one movie that after some time another movie will come. This will be continuous for your generation to generation. This was same for my paternal father, my maternal father, grandfather. It was same for me, it is same for you and then coming generations. Learn the date, July 1946, the Constituent Assembly was found for the somehow representative or elected representative. Its first meeting was held in December 1946. Another date. So even if you don't remember July 1946, December 1946, the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly in December 1946, very important. With the partition of the country in August 1947, the Constituent Assembly was also divided into the Constituent Assembly of India and that of Pakistan. Because we know that India got independence in 15th August 1947. Yes, right. And Pakistan just one night before, few hours before, 14th August 1947. So, India got independence in 15th August 1947. Pakistan separated from India. So, the Indian Constituent Assembly also split or diverted or scattered or divided into two parts. Constituent Assembly for India, Constituent Assembly for that neighbor country, Pakistan. Okay, the Indian Constituent Assembly had 299 members. Then the Assembly adopted the Constituent on 26th November 1949. Another very important date, dear students. Even in your Constituent, Preamble, the first book, first page of your textbook, social science textbook and other chapters, you will find the Preamble. Preamble, we the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The entire part you will find in the economical base, in the fraternity base, equality based and all. And then last you will find that we are going to adopt it. Means adopted in 26th November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves. Means we are creating something for ourselves. We are preparing something for ourselves. Okay, so on which date? 26th November 1949. And it came into effect the 26th January 1915 after just 2 months. Somehow in 26th November 1949, but properly in 26th January 1950. And that's why we celebrate. What is that 26th January we celebrate? Republic Day. Yes, on 15th August we celebrate in Indian Independence Day, and we celebrate Indian Republic Day on 26th January 1950. To mark this day, they celebrate 26th as a Republic Day every year. The members of the Constituent Assembly were elected mainly by the members of the existing provincial legislature formed during the British rule. Some of the members were nominated by the kings ruling over some parts of the country. Okay. Its members came from all the regions of the country. The assembly was dominated by the members of the Indian National Congress Party, and there were very few members of other parties like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Even though most members were from the same party, most of them held very different views on most issues. There were very few women, just about 15. Just about 15. Shrimati Durgabai Deshmukh was one of them. Okay? First, some basic principles were decided and agreed upon that India will be a sovereign republic, that it will have within several states with autonomous powers, with autonomous swayatha, autonomous powers, that it will be democratic, that it will be secure justice, equality and freedom of all citizens. That the interest of the minorities on the basis of religion, on the basis of castes, tribals and depressed classes will be safeguarded, and that India will work for world peace and welfare of all mankind. World peace, United Nations Organization and welfare of all mankind. This is called the objective resolution. So if somebody will ask about the objective resolution of Indian Constitution, what is the objective resolution of Constitution? Basically, you can contact with your preamble, your Udeshika, your Prastavana, your Pattika of Indian Constitution. That is objective resolutions. That we are going to promote socialism, secularism, fraternity, equality, fraternity, among them all peaceful and secure environment. And it was moved to Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. These became the guiding principles for drafting the Constitution. Then a drafting committee chaired by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the father of Indian Constitution we call. Don't forget his name. The father of Indian Constitution or the Constitution of India is B.R. Ambedkar, prepared a draft constitution for discussion. Several rounds of through discussions took place on the draft constitution. Clause by clause. Clause by clause. There were intense debates on all important provisions. They were examined from different points of view and finally decisions were taken by the majority vote. That's what I told you the story. I told you the example. If you are making something, a list of your for your birthday party or any kind of party or your brother birthday party, surprise party or something, you think about these points. You discuss with your family, you discuss with your friends, you discuss with your siblings, your brother, your sister, elder, younger. Okay, then you discuss, okay, this point, and then you vote. Kind of vote in your own family, you vote. I am going to take this, I am going to take this. Okay, through two types of soft drinks we will take, thumbs up and Limca. No, I don't like Limca, I like Pepsi. Yeah, thumbs up or Limca, it's okay. No, I don't take. Okay, Pepsi. How many of you are ready for Pepsi? Yeah, we are ready for Pepsi. So Pepsi, yeah, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. This is not the promotion of soft drinks. This is what we do, and that is what they were doing in Indian Constitution. They were getting idea and getting votes from that, and the majority were deciding about the rules and regulations adopted in Indian Constitution. More than 2,000 amendments to the draft Constitution were considered. The members deliberate for 114 days spread over 3 years, 144 days. So you can say 2 years, 11 months and 18 days, dear students. How much time India got its independence as the process of writing? 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. How much? 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. Remember this digit. 2, 11, 18. 2, 11, 18. 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. Around 114 days. Spread over 3 years. Every word spoken in the Constituent Assembly has been recorded and preserved. These are called Constituent Assembly debates. Now, the dream and the promise. Let us begin by the understanding the overall philosophy of what our Constitution is all about. We can understand it by reading the views of some of our major leaders about our Constitution, but it is equally important to read what the Constitution says about its own philosophy. Means the preamble we are talking about. The preamble of the Constitution states its philosophy. So, the preamble of the Constitution states its philosophy. Very important part, dear students. If you are able to learn the preamble, you will get to know the entire part. Why the preamble is there in your textbook, not just in social science textbook, but other textbook as well. A part of that, Jan Gan Man, so national anthem, or Vande Mataram as national song. Why this the preamble? We the people of India. Have you ever thought about it? If you have learnt it, very beautiful. If you have not learnt it, take some time. It won't take too much time. Just 20, 15, 20, 30 minutes. That's it of your life. Just 30 minutes. I am suggesting you, recommending you to learn that preamble of India. Because that is what the philosophy of entire Indian Constitution, the longest constitution we have. Do you know about it? The lengthiest in writing, the lengthiest constitution we have in entire world. Means the Indian democracy is the lengthiest one in written in Indian Constitution. So reading that Indian Constitution and entire and whole things, it's too complicated. If you are reading preamble of India, it means you are reading the soul of that. Okay. Some of you have many noticed a name missing from the sketches of the makers of the Constitution, Mahatma Gandhi. He was not a member of the Constituent Assembly at all, yet there were many members who followed his vision. Writing in the magazine Young India in 1931. In 1931, he had spelled out what he wanted the Constitution to do. He spelled out. This dream of an India without inequality was shared by Dr. Ambedkar, that he said about, that is what in your textbook in the corner, who played a key role in the making of the Constitution, but he had a different understanding of how inequality could be removed. How inequality on the basis of different things. Preamble of the Constitution The value that inspired and guided the freedom struggle formed the foundation for India's democracy. These values are embedded in the preamble of the Indian Constitution, which is a short statement of its basic principles and objectives. They guide all the provisions of India Constitution. Let us read the preamble of our Constitution. The Constitution of India, preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economical. Justice we are talking about. First point is justice. So this justice is social justice, economical justice, and political justice. So justice means social, economical, political, SEP. Liberty of thought, expressions, thought, ideas, expression. We have right to speech, right to express our ideas. Okay, thought about idea, express of idea. So liberty of thought, express, belief. We have different beliefs. Tribals have different religion. Okay, different religion we have. So liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Equality. The third point is equality. Equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all. Equality of status. If you are something from any caste, you are Indian. If I am something from any caste, any religion, I am Indian. If something from Kashmir, Indian. If someone from Tamil Nadu, Indian. If someone from Madras, Indian. If someone from Bengal, Indian. If someone from Northeast states, Indian. If someone is from Gujarat states. If someone is from entire part of that, the Sikkim, the smallest one, the Goa is the smallest one. We all are Indian. We all are Indian. Okay, fraternity, assuring the dignity of the people, assuring the dignity of the people, individual, and the unity and integrity of the nation. So, fraternity in the sense, assuring the dignity of the individual, dignity among the people, brotherhood feelings, and unity and integrity of the nation. Unity, we have unity in diversity, unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949. 26th day of November, I told you, in 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. It's like Jai Hind. So the preamble part is telling about the entire, framework, the reflection of the Indian Constitution, or the entire political system. So, we the people of India, the Constitution has drawn up and enacted by the people through their representatives and not handed down to them by a king or any outside powers. This is an assertion of the democratic nature of the republic, that we the people of India, we are not taking any suggestions or help from the outsiders for their own benefits. We the people of India for ourselves. Republic. The head of the state is an elected person. The head of the state is the elected person. Prime Minister, President, they are the elected, and not a hereditary position as in a kingdom. Sovereign. The second one is sovereign. India will have supreme right to take decisions on internal as well as external matters and make her own laws. No external power can make laws for India. It would be India who will make the laws for Indians. Socialist. Wealth is generated socially by all, though their work, and it should be shared equally by all. The country should strive to reduce and all kinds of inequalities. Secular. The government will not be run on the basis of any religion. Citizen will have complete freedom to follow any religion or no religion at all. Government will not favor any religion. Democratic. A form of government where people enjoy equal political rights, elect their representatives to make laws and run the government and hold the representative accountable. Justice. All citizens should get what is their due. What is their due? All citizens should get that. Justification. Justice. in determining what is due to them. No discrimination will be made on account of their birth, a particular caste, tribe, community, or sex, or belief, religion, political opinion, etc., or fails, wealth, rich or poor status. The government, however, may take especially steps to protect those who have been historically wronged due to caste or gender or communal discrimination. Equality. Our constitution doesn't promise equality in all respect like income or property, but it seeks to ensure that all people will enjoy the same status. That is, everyone will be governed by the same laws. Equality in the eye of law, equal protection of the law. Equal protection of the law. Secondly, it promises equality of opportunity. This means that all public offices shall be open to all irrespective of caste or religion. I told you the example in previous chapter that it was written outside the British time. I'm talking about the British time. Take yourself in the British time, colonial rule. In many institutions such as library, swimming pool, enjoyment, for example, cinema and all, restaurants, in many types of restaurants, it was available that dogs and Indians are not allowed. The dark person and Indians and dogs are not allowed, something like that. But with this facility, opportunity, equality in opportunity, all types of offices will be open for all types of human being or citizen of India. Okay, so in an office required a special qualification. Access to the qualification too will be made equal to all. Liberty, freedom. There will be no unreasonable restrictions on the citizen in what they think, the religion they wish to follow or not to follow, how they wish to express their thoughts, and the way they wish to follow up their thoughts and their actions. Okay, or come together to form associations or parties. Fraternity, to build a sense of bonding and unity among all people. No one should treat a fellow citizen as inferior or as an alien stranger. Besides, the preamble or constitution has a section called Directive Principle of State Policies. DPSPs, I already told you about that. That states are supposed to do this. This lays down some specific tasks before the government of India. These are universalizing literacy and education, protection of environment, reducing income inequalities, and etc. These are principles which should guide the government, not the citizen, government. Though we cannot file cases in court if we feel that the government are not fulfilling them. We cannot, these are not legal, but they are supposed to do that. Advice from the Indian Constitution. The system of government. Okay, dear student, the Constitution also provides institutional arrangements for ruling the country in accordance with the above ideas. That's what we study. And values. It provides for a parliamentary form of government. The parliament consisting of representative of the people. Makes laws. The laws are implemented by a government formed from among the members of the parliament and answerable to the parliament. Accountable, answerable to the parliament. The country is governed by the cabinet headed by the prime minister, and the entire government is headed by the president. You will read in greater details about this in the next chapter. Secondly, our country has a federal system. The entire country is considered to be a union of smaller states. Government functions are divided between the central government, which is answerable to the parliament, and the states government, which are answerable to their own states assemblies. For example, the central government makes laws regarding the controls, the army, railways, etc., while the state government make laws regarding police, road, transport, schools, etc. The central parliament has two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. While the Lok Sabha is elected by all the people of India, by us, and the Rajya Sabha are elected by the states assembly governance, means our representative elects their representatives, indirectly our representatives. Thus, the states have a role to play even in making laws in the central. Moreover, our country has a 3-level democracy. At the country level, we have the parliament. 3 level, dear students. Central level, we have parliament. We have parliament. At the state level, we have the state assemblies. State level, we have state assemblies. And the district level, we have the local governments. District level, local governments, that's what we call PRS, Panchayati Raj system. Came from Panchayati Raj institutions, PRIs. Okay, so on the top, the central level for the entire India, for the entire geographical India, central government as parliament works. For specific states like we have Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, okay, and such many more. 28 states, earlier we had 29. That Telangana was the 29th state, the new state in Indian history, got separated from Andhra Pradesh in 2nd June of 2014. But again, because of merging the Jammu Kashmir as a state into union territories, now again we have 28 states. So entire all 28 states and their representative, the state government, the state assemblies, and then the ground level, the ground base level, it is, what is that called? Local governments, PRIs, Panchayati Raj system, Panchayati Raj institution. This is to ensure that people have maximum opportunity to participate in managing public affairs of the country. In addition, the constitution also provides for some independent institutions to guard the constitution. Sir, independent guards. These include the judiciary or the law courts. The Comptroller and Auditor General, CAG we call it, CAG. What do we call? CAG. CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General of India, who supervises the expenditure of the governments, and the Election Commission, EC, which conducts free and fair elections. These are expected to function independence of the governments and report directly to the president. So this was a beautiful chapter. We have already completed chapter number 13. The Indian Constitution was actually better to understand the Indian political system. Okay, so let's study another chapters with Nabi sir. Stay connected with Adult Solutions. Thank you very much.
Add-on solutions. Add-on design.